The latest Mercedes CLA changes up its A-Class hatchback origins in the name of extra space and sheer design quirkiness. If you need practicality, there's a shooting brake for that. The Saloon is a more traditional take on the four-door executive car aimed at the driver and some extra rear interior space with its passengers. The CLA is a sportier A-Class derivative and has a few mechanical tweaks to make it driver-oriented. The range includes petrol, diesel and hybrid units mated exclusively to automatic gearboxes, as you would expect. Trim levels start with the mid-range for the standard car with the AMG line Premium, and then you've got Premium Plus and the two sporty AMG developed offerings, the CLA 35 and the 45. They comprise both Coupe and shooting brake lineups. The CLA rivals BMW's 2 Series Grand Coupe, as well as Audi's A3 Saloon. It's luxurious inside, is a competent and refined cruiser that's also decent enough to drive. While it may be less practical than the shooting brake, you'd be surprised at just how much it can fit if you pack it just right. Comfort suspension is standard, and the result is that it resists roll through corners, giving the driver plenty of feedback. It's a shame that the seats, while supportive, aren't as comfortable as they should be. You've got thigh support adjustment, but not much else outside the usual rake and reach tweaks, so that spending long hours in the driving seat can wear. It's more of a refined commuter belt basher. Mercedes are top of their game with a beautifully built, tech-laden interior. It's got 2 widescreen displays instead of the conventional instrument binnacle, and all the same driver assistance systems as in the A-Class. If you're after a small saloon or estate with a bit more style, class or panache, the CLA should definitely be on your test drive top 3. And as always, we'd recommend, if possible, taking the car for a few days to see just how well it would cope with your requirements. If you decide to go for the CLA, it's specifically for the interior, the swooping roofline and pillarless doors, and for that extra little bit of glamour. The lineup starts with the 180 and 200. Both use the 1.3 litre 4-cylinder turbo petrol with cylinder shut off for better fuel economy. The former has 134 brake horsepower and the latter 161 brake horsepower. Then you've got 187 CLA 220 and 221 brake horsepower 250. Both get the new 2 litre 4-cylinder turbo petrol. All use the 7-speed DCT gearbox from the previous generation model though. The PHEV powertrain comprises a 1.3 litre 4-cylinder petrol engine, an electric motor and a 15.6 kWh lithium-ion battery pack. The system has a combined output of 215 brake horsepower. This 250e has a claimed 0 to 100 km/h time of just 6.8 seconds. It has a maximum usable range of 55 km once fully charged. It's possible to recover a 10 to 80% charge in an hour and 45 minutes when plugged into a domestic 7.4 kilowatt wallbox charger. When connected to a 24 kilowatt direct current charger, the battery can be topped up from flat to 80% in around 25 minutes. While SatNav is included, you'll need to pay extra for the AMG line Premium trim to get Merc's fantastic augmented reality mapping system. AMG line Premium also adds the larger 10-inch digital dials and the upgraded stereo system. Going for this spec also upgrades the ambient lighting system, which is well worthwhile. The CLA has strangely been designed around the rear space, with taller passengers feeling better in the rear than they would in the front seat, and vice versa, with smaller passengers being more comfortable in the front seat. The exterior design is widely acknowledged and recognised. The engine combines assertive performance and unexpectedly strong touring economy. Yet the rolling and the mechanical refinement leave a little bit to be desired. Also, the front passenger space is quite limited.